Um, so, last time we recorded using a different microphone, right?
Yeah.
And it saddens me to know that we don't put up the highest quality in these episodes. And it's a little bit disheartening to know that I don't put up the best that I can possibly put up. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
Anyway, welcome back to the podcast. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like the Bummer Boys today. I feel
Bummer Boys, that's what we're doing. We're
think-
doing that again, part 2.
I think it's a part 2. I honestly,
All right. Well,
I don't know.
You kick it off. What's so bummer?
I'm just bummed out. I'm just sitting here, I'm eating a brownie. I don't know. I don't feel as happy and excited as I did
why
earlier in the day. We did too much today. I think we overdid ourselves before the podcast started.
Yeah, that is a definite possibility. But hey, we got snow cones, so that's pretty cool.
We got snow cones. Mine's empty, and I got the largest one.
Mine is also empty, but I got a small one.
Yeah. Josh's Snow Shack has some pretty good flavors. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, real good flavors.
Is that a national thing? A regional thing?
I have no idea.
I don't know either. But, yeah, I think that, we just did too much. We watched Netflix. We played basketball. I mean, I played basketball. We listened to music. We hung out before the podcast. And I think we should just cut right to, but, we can't because, we just hang out. So now we're stuck in a situation where...
We've talked about everything.
Yeah.
And we have nothing left to talk about. What you should do is you said a statement at the end of the last podcast, if you remember it.
Oh, no, that's what I'm getting to. So,
okay. Just making sure you don't forget, because it's important.
Oh, no, I would never forget. But, okay, so we have, seen Endgame. You've seen it twice, and I've now seen it 3 times. I might go see it a 4th. And, what we're going to do is, last time we recapped the whole movie, and now we're actually going to talk about our thoughts on the whole movie.
Thoughts on the movie. Would you like to start?
No.
No.
I would actually not like to start. In fact, I think I want to turn the podcast off. I'll see you guys next time. Do you want to say stuff about the movie first?
I really liked the movie. It made me really sad because I remember seeing Iron Man, not in the theater, of course, because I wasn't cool, but...
He died. No spoiler warning. Oh, spoiler warning.
You really should put a spoiler... You know you have to put a spoiler warning now, right?
I didn't put one on the last one, and 13 people saw it, and I didn't get any complaints, so... As far as I'm concerned, it's not up to me.
Yikes. Anyway, I really liked it. It's good. It felt really complete to me, which was important. I thought they weren't going to do that just based on who Disney is as a company. I thought they were going to, cash it until it dies, but they really wrapped up the story pretty nicely.
Well, they also... Dang, dude, it's hot in here, by the way, but they also, set up, he died, but now there's, more people that can take over his spot. So that's kind of cool. They made Sam Wilson, who was Falcon, into Captain America. So now the show's all about him, I guess. And, yeah, there's that. And, they also have Thor joining the Guardians of the Galaxy. So now they're going to be that team. And, yeah, there's that stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty good, all in all.
We talked about a certain scene of the movie. Do we want to get back into that again?
To be honest, not really.
Okay, suffice it to say there's a scene where, they're fighting Thanos, and they take a break from the movie just to do, a female superhero section where it's just the women Avengers fighting Thanos. And, we had a big discussion on it, about it, and I don't know where we stand on that now, but...
I think my standpoint is that it still feels kind of out of place, and they could have done it better, but all in all, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I agree. So now, is there any other thoughts you have, just, out of the gate for that Avengers movie? Because that wasn't the only... they also referenced the fact that there's now, Namor, maybe, because of the underwater earthquakes in, Wakanda. And so, do you know about Namor?
Not at all.
Okay, so Atlantis is part of the Marvel Comics, and
I find that hard. I find that funny, but okay.
And they're at war with the Wakandian people, and so they're always fighting and doing what they need to do. and this guy, I don't know anything about the actual person, but Namor is from Atlantis, and he basically becomes an Avenger or something like that. Here, I can pull it up. Namor the Submariner is a fictional character appearing in an American comic book version published by Marvel Comics. And that's about all I can tell you.
There's like Aquaman, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think it's Marvel's version of Aquaman, but they referenced it in Endgame because they said that there's earthquakes underwater, and Natasha was like, "Well, what are we gonna do about it?" And the people from Wakanda said, "Well, it's an earthquake under the earth, so nothing, because that's stupid." And then that's how the movie went on. But it was just a reference to this, because it probably means that Atlantis is somewhere by Wakanda. So that's a thing. And then let's see, they also mentioned what else was it? There's like the Asgardians of the Galaxy thing, like that is from the comics where there is an Asgardian team, Asgardians of the Galaxy, and so that's what Thor is now going to probably make the Guardians of the Galaxy as part of like that could be a sub name for them. Let's see what else was referenced in that movie. Morgan Stark wearing the Iron Man helmet could be a reference to the fact that Iron Man's kid does take up like some kind of mantle for Iron Man. And let me see, is there any others? No, but like in Guardians 2 there's like Adam Warlock. That's referenced and we haven't even heard.
That's true. We haven't, and there's been nothing about that. There's been no talk.
Which they just kind of threw it in there just so that way it would be there. So if he ever just showed up, we'd know like what he was from, which would be Guardians 2. So there's that person who now is in the MCU. But I think everything's wrapped up. Like, is there anything you're expecting for the next movies? Like,
absolutely not. For me, like, it's kind of over now. So for me, I don't really want to go out and watch any more movies. It's just not. To me, it's not the same.
I mean, I think there's one more movie that I'm gonna go see, which
Guardians
is
3.
Yep. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. It's Spider-Man Into the Far From Homecoming. That movie.
Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yeah.
By Marvel Interactive Studios.
What's Marvel Interactive Studios?
No idea. Kind of made it up, but
no, I don't think you did. I think that's a thing that exists. Marvel Interactive Studios. We're looking it up. It doesn't exist. Okay. But here's what I will tell you, Lucas. Did you know that in Avengers Endgame, first of all, it is the second highest grossing movie of all time. It is just past Titanic. It is on its way to passing Avatar. But Avengers Endgame, right? Now, there is a battle scene where all of the Avengers, like from all of the movies, basically show up. And they're fighting Thanos for the last time. It's like their big homage to the MCU for the past 11 years. But there is a scene where they show all of the people that are there. And did you know that Howard Duck makes an appearance in Avengers Endgame?
No, I did not. Makes me kind of sad.
Well, he's right there. So I'm showing a picture of all of the characters that are there. And like he's right next to the Wasp in the battle scene, and he's just like in the corner, but you can definitely see it's him. So he's just showing so that means that Howard Duck could be an Avenger. He could be set up in Phase 5 or 6 or something.
Dude, he was Phase like -1. He had its movie in like the 80s, remember?
Howard Duck is the first MCU movie, technically.
Yeah, technically, because it connects.
Yep.
But it's dumb, but it's there. So
that scene where he kisses a human being, that's real.
No.
Yep. Happened.
In the movie?
You didn't know about that?
Howard the Duck, the movie?
Yep, Howard the Duck.
I never watched Howard the Duck, the movie.
Well, in Howard the Duck, the movie, there's a scene where he like is basically with a woman for a night, and he's a duck. So I'll let you put that together yourself.
It's pretty weird.
And anyway, so yeah, Howard the Duck is a pretty weird movie, I'd say. Like that it's probably the weirdest movie that I've seen made. See this scene right here? Like that's just a human girl tucking Howard the Duck in for the night, even though he's like
that's
real
creepy.
Weird. Yeah.
Let's get away from this.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway.
That's really weird.
Anyway, I'm getting out of here now. But yeah. Is there anything else about Endgame? Let's see. Like, what else could we say about such a cool movie? I mean, I gave it like a 9 or a 10 out of 10. It may be like one of the best movies, if not the best movie I've ever seen. So it probably gets like a 10 out of 10 in my book. But I think the next thing they need to do is take a break and just release all of the movies in one box set.
Yeah, that would be nice. Super expensive, but like that would be really, really expensive. Like, wow.
Yeah, I mean, they already kind of do that. They have 3 different box sets, and it has all of the, like, in each box set there's a different subset of movies, like Phase 1 box set, Phase 2 box set, Phase 3 box set, and then those are like $60 a piece, but you get all of the movies. Like, if you pay $180, you could have all the movies right before Phase 4, the next one we're going into, which would be nice. I don't know, it'd be cool to have that. Or here's like just an Avengers box set. Avengers 1, Avengers Age of Ultron, and Infinity War. So that's kind of cool. And then you have just like random ones like the Thor box set, which nobody would buy ever.
Yeah, you really only need the one.
Yeah, there's really only one Thor movie, isn't there? Like just Ragnarok. The other two
are just not
good. You know it's bad when in Endgame they have to explain Thor: The Dark World because they know nobody's gonna remember it.
Yeah, because I watched Thor: The Dark World more times than I should have, and it's not good.
Yeah, I don't remember it at all. Even like having seen Endgame 3 times and having it explained to me 3 times, I don't know anything about that movie. But
not missing much. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of sad that Thanos dies. That was kind of saddening because Thanos was so cool.
But like, I don't know. That felt complete to me. Like that felt full circle.
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess he had to die, but it also would have been so cool if they found a way to like keep him alive. I guess they have time travel now, so anything's possible. But I kind of feel like the secret to time travel died with Tony Stark because he was the one that figured it out.
That's probably true.
So we'll probably see time travel used at some point, but just not for a while. But let's see. Is there anything else about Endgame? Let me think. There was no end credit scene. Only at the very end of the movie, after the credits, there's like the same sound of Tony Stark making the Iron Man suit, which that's a nod to like the future. They're building the next phase. There's also 3 hits to the hammer for 3 different phases, and how it's like Tony Stark building it because of course he's the one that dies, and I don't know, it's just a nod to the future. But I think that's all the parts that we can dissect with the movie, right? So
pretty much.
I'm thinking. So this is our Bummer Boys episodes. What do we talk about if it's the Bummer episode? We're at the 12-minute mark, Lucas. I think we're gonna fill like 45, so we gotta think of something for the next 30 minutes. Here, I'll do something. I did this the other day. It helps me. We're gonna go to my favorite website, 100icebreakers.com. All right, Lucas, you ready? What is one of your first childhood memories?
4th birthday.
You want to elaborate, or are we just gonna call it there?
I was 3 turning 4, and I don't know. I just remember I was like, dude, I'm the king of the world, so I thought I couldn't get in trouble on my birthday. It turns out you can get in trouble on your birthday.
And what did you do?
Can you
I
say
don't know.
That? I just remember I got in trouble. I probably said something stupid. I don't know. I was 3.
I thought you said it was your 4th birthday.
Well, 3 turning 4.
Okay, well now I'm bored. I'm going to unsubscribe from the podcast. All right, next question. Actually, I think that we should play a game where I'll give you like all of these questions right here, and you have a minute to answer as many as possible. All right?
That's not a good...
Are we ready? Okay. Ready, set. Who's the smartest person you know?
Albert Einstein.
Who's one of your childhood role models?
My dad.
What's your favorite way to relax?
Do nothing.
What is the best amusement park ride you've ever been in?
I don't ride amusement park rides.
Who's your favorite comedian?
John Mulaney.
What's your favorite party game?
Apples to apples.
What are 3 positive words people often use to describe you?
Shoot. Skip.
A movie, a concert, a ball game. What's your favorite spectator activity?
Concert.
What is an interesting fact about you that nobody in this room knows?
Just me, I guess. I don't know.
What is your favorite local restaurant?
Shoot. Skip.
What is one non-work related goal that you would like to achieve in the next 5 years?
A non-work. Finish Persona 5.
What is a slogan? Okay, we're gonna stop the timer right there. Finish Persona 5. Can we talk about Persona 5 for a second?
Okay, what do you want to talk about?
The fact that you have 60 hours and you're not done yet.
Yeah, it's a long game.
Are you trying to complete it or just
No,
play through it?
I am not trying to complete it. I am just trying to play the game. But as you can tell from this Google page, there's actually going to be a re-release for it, which is why I'm like trying to finish it before that comes out.
Okay, why is this an image result when I look up Persona 5, Lucas?
Don't worry about it.
I mean, I am worrying about it because it's a person in a bikini, and I don't like the image that it showed me. So, is Persona 5? Can I play it in front of my dad?
You shouldn't, but you can.
What would my dad think if I played it in front of him?
He'd make one of those disappointed looks, probably.
Is it inappropriate for all ages?
It is rated M for mature.
How do you have it then?
Because I asked my parents if I could have it, and they said yes.
So they just buy you M stuff now?
No, it was like actually the first rated M game that I played.
I mean, I have bought this. I don't know what this is.
Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, I bought Red Dead, and I have never played it. So, I mean, I played it, but I got like 3 hours in, and I just never picked it up. Because that's one of those things where like you buy a huge book or something, and then or a giant like video game, and like you say you're gonna play it, and then you just don't.
Well, see, I did that with Persona, except I got 60 hours into it before I gave up. But now I'm kind of back into it because of all that Persona 5 Royal.
Dude, one movie I can't wait for is It 2. It Chapter 2. You watched It? Yeah, you watched it. With us.
I was there.
No, I mean like we had a watch party for it, but like I feel like we only kind of watched It too.
Yeah, I don't know. It was okay. It wasn't the best movie I'd ever seen.
I like it. I liked it. I mean, it's probably because I was reading the book at the same time. Like those like couple months were like so big in like It territory for me. I got an It wreath for Halloween, and I was reading It, and it took me like a year. I watched the movie and the miniseries, and now It Chapter 2 is gonna come out in September. Comes out 20 days like before my birthday. So, and I'll be of age to go see it. So, or at least I'll have a friend that can get me in to go see it. So for my birthday, I'm gonna go see it. Let's see. Like it comes out in September, which what are we in now? May. This is like our first May episode. So
yeah, May 5/5.
Yeah.
Revenge of the 5th.
June. I hate that so much. June, July, August, September. 4 months, and we haven't gotten one trailer for It 2. That's kind of crazy. And yet we had like 5 months, and we got a Spider-Man trailer. So, and It, like a lot of people are rooting for It at this point. And apparently, it's supposed to have a scene where it's the goriest and bloodiest scene that they've filmed like in a long time for a horror movie. Apparently,
I don't know. Gore and blood doesn't really define scary for me. It just defines gross.
Like it doesn't define gross, but I definitely like the character of It. Like the guy who plays Pennywise and just Pennywise himself. I like it. Like if we look at It, you gotta admit it's terrifying. It's creepy. I mean, like you wouldn't want to see this thing just lurking.
You wouldn't want to see that thing anywhere.
Like, what if
I don't want to see that thing at a convention, but you probably are.
What would you do if... Okay, let's play a game, okay? Okay, so you can have anything you want. Anything. You can have infinite wishes. I don't care. Anything you want. But the stipulation is, and you can't get rid of it, this guy is in your peripheral vision at all times.
Yeah, no, there's nothing that's worth that.
Can you, like...
There's absolutely
anywhere,
nothing.
Anywhere you're
because
looking
it's not even, like, your main vision, so you're paranoid about it.
Yeah.
So you would, like, kind of see it, and then you look, and he'd be gone.
But he would still be in the corner. Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's nothing that would be worth that.
Like, you're just, like, you're looking, and, like, you're looking straight at somebody, but in the corner of your eye, you just see Pennywise doing his little dance.
Yeah, no. Nothing.
Nothing's worth that?
Nothing.
Yeah, I don't think anything's worth that. What if you... No, because there's no way you can not see him. You have to be able to see him. Like, imagine if you were driving, and your peripheral vision let you see, like, your passenger seat, so Pennywise was just sitting there, just chilling.
Not okay.
And he would be like doing this at you. He'd be like open his mouth trying to eat you, but like it'd be in your peripheral.
Not okay.
This is a cool image.
What is that for?
This is just Bill Skarsgård getting his like makeup and stuff on. Did you know that when they showed Bill Skarsgård like as Pennywise to the kids, they didn't like the kids didn't know it was him, like who was gonna play Pennywise or what he would look like until like the day on set when they filmed it. So when he pops out, all their reactions are genuine because they had no idea.
Yeah, didn't it like take a few takes because they were so scared that they like ran off?
Yeah,
to
probably
somewhere else in the set.
I was talking about that when we were looking at like Lord of the Flies, like movies. Like imagine hiring all these kid actors and you're paying them to curse and like run away from all these things. Like as a parent, like is there anything wrong with that or?
It depends. What kind of parent are you?
I guess that's true. This is a great image. I'm gonna save this image. It's an image of the original It. It's just set photo, and he's just holding an umbrella in the rain, smoking. He's just there. Yeah. Still bummed out, Lucas. What do we do? What do we do, Lucas? All right, let's keep going. What is something, a food or activity that you tried reluctantly and it turns out you like it? Food or activity.
Food or activity.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't really think.
I don't know. Okay. I don't know if I should keep doing this podcast. I don't know if I
guess going to school?
Going to school? You like going to school?
Sometimes.
Who are you?
Lucas.
Oh, that's right. Let's just go ahead. I think it's time to break out the emergency, because we're having a bad time with this podcast. I think it's time to break out the emergency request here. Give me a quick second. Just gonna do something real quick. I really hope he picks up. This would be bad if he didn't. Let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Drexel?
Hello.
Hey, you're on the podcast. What's up, buddy?
Okay, hello.
We're having a real bad day right now, and we don't know what to do. And Lucas is not talking to me very much, so you're on the podcast. I need you to save the podcast.
Why are you guys having a bad day?
I don't know. We just can't think of anything to say, and we talked like a lot before we started recording, and so now we're just kind of chilling here and trying to record something. We already talked about Endgame, so if you have anything to say about that.
But you guys talked about Endgame on the last episode.
No, we recounted Endgame, and this one we're like just giving our thoughts about it.
Okay. I don't know what you wanted to do.
Well, I don't know. I was hoping you'd save the podcast somehow. All right. I guess that's it then.
Yeah.
You are our only hope, Drexel.
Well, I don't know what to say. What do you want me to say?
I don't know. Just be yourself.
I don't know. I don't see how that can help.
All right. I don't see it either. Lucas, do you have anything to say to Drexel? All right, that's it.
No.
All right, so Drexel couldn't help us. We hung up. All right. Bad host. We're real bad hosts right now. I'm sorry.
He was supposed to be the one, but
I think whoever like pays us to host this show, which is nobody, I think they need to fire us and get some new guys in here because obviously we're not doing too well. What are we looking at? Oh,
I don't know what that is.
Oh, you didn't know that Netflix shuffles their shows when it's
Well,
idle?
I know they shuffle them. I just I don't know. They don't shuffle my shows very well because I see the same thing every time. I never see anything different. I can't explore Netflix.
Have you ever noticed that your Instagram Explore page, like, it's the randomest stuff sometimes?
Yeah, I definitely noticed that. That is
like I feel like as much slack as YouTube gets, they really have figured out how to get a recommended page going.
I don't know about that. Sometimes my recommended page is on point. Other times, not so much. Sometimes it just gives me random junk, and I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, but if we had a brand new YouTube account and we like just had it like signed it in and whatever, then like we would click on one video, like if it was a Jake Paul video, and instantly all your recommended is stuff that would be Jake Paul related. Like
Yeah,
YouTube knows
but-
how to do that stuff. And like I've had my YouTube.
Yeah, but that also makes it really hard to branch out and find new things because like they're gonna give you similar things, but nothing will be like different.
Well, yeah, but if you look at my YouTube account, like I haven't deleted my history in years because I like stopped caring about whatever my history was. So now it's just like anything and everything. So like the first video is an Odd Ones Out video, and then like the last one has to do with the MCU and Spider-Man, and then it's just like anything and everything in between. So
I don't know. It's like It can work sometimes, but sometimes I feel like it doesn't.
And Netflix will help you out sometimes too, because they'll pull like a video from 5 years ago in your history, and they'll either put it in your recommended again so you can watch it, or they'll give a recommended video based on a video that you watched 8 years ago, and then they'll put up there, which is kind of cool. Because that means that like you'll remember old stuff that you used to like, which is kind of what the cool thing about your liked videos are. Because your liked videos are basically just like a history of everything you were ever into.
Yeah, I only have like 20 liked videos, so not much of a history to go on.
I have, let's see, 1,958 liked videos, but a lot of these are just deleted because I've had liked videos for so long that people like have either deleted their channels or they've gotten copyrighted for their stuff.
It's a sad world.
Yeah, I mean YouTube has just gone down over the years. I mean, like they try their best, but not good. Yeah, I don't know. I think they YouTube might not be around much longer. That's what I'm gonna say. Like they'll be around, but like all these people that want to curse and want to just do their own thing, they will probably find new places to do it. Like the weirdest one is like TikTok. TikTok is like the place that people are going right now to do content. I don't know what that's about, but yeah.
The world's going down.
Anyway,
going to hell in a handbasket. It's fine.
You know, we do all the talking. Audience, why don't you fill in for a second? We'll just we'll listen to you guys talk. You guys tell us what you want to hear.
Talk about David Tennant?
Yeah, is that what you guys want? What do you guys want to talk about? Oh, Avengers Endgame. We already talked about that. Are you guys not listening?
I think they checked out a long time ago.
No,
I think they checked out at like 20
look this guy in the back. He's asleep. Do you see him? He's like on his chair.
Yeah, I see.
I think we should wake him up. We'll wake him up afterwards.
I mean, because people really, they fall asleep to this stuff for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why. I should just have like an audio jump scare like in the middle of this just to see if people like it's something will like peak or something. Do I have something that can make a loud noise right now? No, guess not. What? No? Okay.
Oh, you don't have that. You don't have the AirPods case. The almighty AirPods case.
Yeah, I don't have it with me. Ma'am, I just want school to be over. We got 3 weeks left, and then we're done.
Yep. How do you feel about that?
Pretty good.
Because I'm like super stressed about that, because after that, I am a senior.
Yeah, but we both get to get jobs, and that's cool.
Where are you going to work?
Where am I going to work? I got 2 options. Rib Crib is number 1. And number 2 is Bass Pro, the restaurant at Bass Pro. Either one of those 2 places. Drexel and I might go.
I really want to work at Cinemark. I think that would be really fun.
Oh, yeah, I thought about that too. We could get a job there together.
Dude, do it.
But I gotta work somewhere where they'll have flexible hours because I'm literally going places all this summer. So
yeah, that's true. But I don't know. I also want to what?
I heard what you made a noise about your voice crack that I just heard. I heard it.
I don't know how I could not repeat that noise, whatever it was. But
they probably didn't hear it, but I definitely heard it.
I don't know what that noise was. I'm gonna be honest, but anyway,
it was like a mouse died in your throat.
Yeah, I don't. That was bizarre. But what were we talking about?
Jobs.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, did my podcast bore you out?
No, because I was gonna switch over to the topic of colleges, but
how'd we get there?
Because I have to go visit some colleges over the summer.
Oh yeah.
I gotta go visit Iowa.
Concordia.
Not Concordia, Iowa, and then after Iowa, probably Boulder, Colorado, or yeah, Colorado.
That's a place?
Yeah. It's 40 minutes out from Denver, and it's really cool, and it has all the stuff I need, so I was like, oh, let's go visit. And my parents actually said yes, which surprised me. And then, yeah, I don't know, that's pretty much it, and that's the only 2 I have planned to visit right now.
I mean, I'm going to go visit UCLA when I head up to California, like, in 3 weeks. And,
You should send back some pictures. I want to see.
Of UCLA?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll do a
It looks cool.
I think we'll probably have a podcast while I'm gone because I leave Saturday after school gets out. So we'll probably have a podcast like while I'm gone. What we need to do is you need to get a Skype or a Discord or something so we can talk to each other, like while I'm doing stuff. Like, can you imagine like live from Disneyland?
Live from Disneyland.
It's me doing the podcast. What if we recorded the podcast live from Disneyland and then we just uploaded the VOD as our like podcast that week?
That'd be pretty wacky.
Yeah. I don't know. We should have a spin-off at some point. Like, we should do the podcast for a while. Like, we haven't even hit 10 episodes yet. When we hit 10 episodes, we gotta have like a big party.
I don't even know what episode we're on.
This is 7, I think. So we've done this for about 7 weeks, give or take, a couple weeks.
Probably more like 9. I think.
But I mean, if we had made those 2 up, we would be at 9 right now. So it's like that's on us. But 2 weeks, and then or 3 weeks, and then we'll be at episode 10, and that'll be fun. We should like do something special for 10. And then I think 12 is going to be the season finale, and then we'll like take a break for a little bit, and we'll come back later. But that's that. And then the podcast will just keep going, I think. But it will never keep going if we don't find something to talk about. So I don't want to call Drexel again. So what do we do, Lucas? What do you want to do again with colleges, and why are you going to a place called Boulder?
Boulder, Colorado?
Yeah.
Because they got psychology and neurology and pre-med.
And what do you want to be?
All of those things.
You want to be a pre-med doctor that studies psychology?
And neurology.
What? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what I want to be. I'm just kidding. I do know what I want to be. A t-shirt designer. Nope. A writer. So that means I can literally go anywhere, because everybody's got an English degree. But UCLA is known for their TV and film stuff, and that's cool because I could be a screenwriter, and then I could make millions telling cool stories.
Yeah, that's cool. I guess I really could go anywhere because everybody has some form of psychology if I wanted to do like a weird transfer thing. But
this place, University of Colorado Boulder.
I don't know.
Okay.
I have it saved somewhere.
Yeah. See, like, I feel like everybody knows where they're going, and they got good acceptance rates. Like, if this is your place, it's got 76% acceptance rate, which, like, that's pretty good, right? 3 to 4. But if we just take a look at UCLA, I'll start crying because it's got an 18% acceptance rate. Which I think that's actually gone up, because I think it was 17 at some point, but 18%.
That's pretty tough. Dude. That is a tough way to get in.
But think of all the people that have been there. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Jack Black, Russell Westbrook, Ben Stiller, I believe Hillary Clinton.
Whoa. Mark.
What?
That looks like the guy from NCIS.
Mark. This guy?
Yeah.
It's because it is.
Whoa.
The guy that stars in NCIS is from UCLA. Or he at least went there at some point. Yeah, I mean, like, if all these people can get in, right?
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, if Nicolas Cage can go to UCLA.
Because, you know, if he can do it, anyone can do it.
He has a net worth of $25 million, so I feel
he
like
was a national treasure. It's a classic.
Oh, I know what we can talk about.
What?
Well, I'll give you 3 hints. He wears red shoes. He likes to eat hot dogs. And, he's got human friends.
That's Sonic.
Yeah.
That took me a while.
Yeah, because you can't give obvious guesses. So that's the guy we're talking about. Remember Sonic? Remember the blue little hedgehog that runs
blur,
fast?
Yeah.
Can we talk about the fact that people didn't like the way he looked?
Yeah, I can agree. It doesn't look good.
I mean, look, I don't think it looked that bad.
Well, apparently you haven't played a Sonic game before.
No, like, in terms of looking like the other Sonic, yeah, it looked bad, because it wasn't in Sonic at all. But, like, in terms of a movie, like, I expected it to look wrong. I just knew that was going to happen.
Well, I don't know. For me, it's like, why... You shouldn't call it Sonic if it's not going to be anything like Sonic.
But he's got red shoes. I thought Sonic wore red shoes.
Yeah, and he's also a blue hedgehog, but, like, he doesn't look like that.
Tell me you wouldn't give this guy a hug.
I would put that thing down.
If you saw this...
It doesn't look like it wants to live.
Yeah, but there's only one good thing about Sonic the Hedgehog the movie, and that's what's his name? Jim Carrey as
Yeah,
Eggman.
Jim Carrey as Eggman.
He's gonna carry the whole movie.
Dude, that is gonna be amazing. But
see, what people think is gonna happen is that what people think is gonna happen is that Sonic the Hedgehog is gonna be bad and Detective Pikachu is gonna be good. But I can guarantee you that they're both gonna be great, but one of them is just gonna get carried by Jim Carrey the entire movie.
yeah, and the other one, I guess you could argue, is gonna be carried by Ryan Reynolds.
Well, the other one has.
Argue that.
The other one has.
I mean, it has more potential, but I feel like you could also make that argument.
I think Detective Pikachu has a good cast besides Ryan Reynolds.
But Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu, that was genius.
Next week, I think that's what we're going to be reviewing because it comes out next week.
That's true.
Today's the 5th, and next week is the 12th. So, yeah, next week we'll see the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
We'll see how it goes.
I might be back in town on Sunday. We couldn't do that. But basically, yeah, they got Justice Smith, who is notable for his one credit in Jurassic World, Paper Towns.
There's Paper Towns?
Yeah, apparently. Justice Smith is Will Smith's kid. Wow.
Huh. Well, would you look at that?
Anyway, then you also have Ryan Reynolds, of course, and then you have Rita Ora, who I think she's a singer.
I've never heard of her.
No, it's because you listen to rock music, mostly. Would you say you listen to rock or grunge?
Neither.
No. Okay. Anyway, that's Detective Pikachu. I think they're both gonna be great movies. I think one is definitely gonna get.
One just has a lot more meme potential.
Yeah. Detective Pikachu. No, I think Sonic is gonna be like pretty bad.
Like, no matter what they do, it's gonna be rough around the edges.
Yeah, I think what we definitely need, like for these Bummer Boy episodes, is we need a sad theme. We need something that screams sad. So, because like we have our normal one, with however it sounds, I don't remember, but we could definitely just go in here real quick and look up piano moment. What do you think? Good podcast sound? How about this one? It's just called Love, but maybe if it's sad enough, we can give it a pass. How about this one right here?
Oh yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
It's not even raining outside, but it feels like it is. You know, it's that kind of song.
It's such a sad song that even the piano would be broken while you're playing it. That's how you know it's sad.
Don't get me started on the broken piano.
Yeah. Wow, I didn't even do much to the sound. It was like right here. But anyway, Lucas, we're making good speed. We're almost at the 38-minute mark. We just gotta fill 7 more minutes, and then we can leave this podcast. And I'll never record it again. I promise you. I do have an update about our mysterious uploader. Last time I said that the guy died, and I got a letter, and as soon as I uploaded the podcast, or not I say I, but you know what I mean. I got a letter, and it was a new letter. It was in a blue font, which is crazy. The other guy wrote in green, so I was like, this is a new person. And I opened it up, and it said, "Hello, I heard your dilemma. My name is Carl St. James, and I'm going to be filling in for the dead guy." And I was like, oh, cool. So, and he left his phone number at the bottom, and I actually have a text thread with him right now. And here, I'm going to pull it up real quick. It actually says, I'm just going to paraphrase real quick. It just says, like, hey, I uploaded the podcast, all that's good, don't worry about money, I'm a millionaire. So, cool. That's our guy.
That's nice.
It did worry me a little bit, though, because at the end, he sent me that, and then the next picture immediately after that, it was a picture, and it was just a picture of a dead cat. So I don't know if I should be worried. I mean, like, it's probably, like, going to be a weekly segment, because, like, we'll update it as we go along, but, like...
Oh, jeez, that's a...
Yeah, it was a dead cat.
We hired this guy?
No, like, the letter cat... I don't upload these, remember? They just get filmed, or they just get recorded, and they get put in, the ether, and somehow it gets edited and put on our channel. But what I'm saying is that we have a new guy that does it. Somehow these people are like hacking into my computer. I don't know how it works, because I'm the only person that knows the passcode.
Everybody knows everybody.
Yeah, it's I love Will Smith 21. But like besides that, my point is that now like somebody is now uploading our podcast, and they sent me a picture of a dead cat. Suffice it to say, that's all I'm saying about this.
I have a quick question that has something to do with movies, real
Yeah.
fast.
So
Remember,
I was just gonna say, I feel like for these bummer episodes, we should just like get like some coffee, just chill.
yeah,
Like these are like they're bummer episodes, but they're chill episodes. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But do you remember the preview for the movie 21 Bridges during Endgame?
Is that the one about Will Smith?
Yeah, no.
Is that the one with Chadwick Boseman? Where he shuts down? That looks stupid.
Really?
Yes.
You don't think that looks cool?
I think all of the previews for Endgame look stupid except the one with Anne Hathaway and Rebel Wilson. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Okay, the one with Anne Hathaway and Rebel Wilson is the one where... let me look. It is Anne Hathaway. Nope, this is Anne Wilson. I literally combined their names. Okay, Anne Hathaway. The movie is going to be called The Hustle.
Oh, I'm not looking forward to that.
It comes out next week.
I think it's gonna be a successful movie, but like comedy movies like that, they're not funny.
I don't think it's going to be that funny, but I mean, I think Anne Hathaway is a good actor. I don't really like Rebel Wilson. Who names their... That has to be an actor name, right? Like, because who names their kid Rebel? Anyway.
They're just asking for it.
Anyway, yeah, I don't know. That one, like, in terms of just, like, a trailer, it looked the best to me. Because the other two just, like, really generic action movies.
Yeah, I guess I just like generic action movies, but I don't know.
I mean, I think out of the two, the Will Smith one looked the funniest.
Yeah, that one looked a little ridiculous, but I don't know. I think 21 Bridges looks really cool.
Yeah, because it's just old Will Smith and new Will Smith.
No, it's not that one.
No, but I'm saying the other one. I'm talking about the other one.
Yeah.
The one you said with 21 Jump Street. Yeah, that's a good movie.
I've never seen 21 Jump Street.
23rd Jump Towns. It's a good movie. Anyway, let's talk about Fastest Car.
Oh god, that was the show that we watched before this.
Yeah, it's what we watched right before this. Okay,
Might be one of the reasons we're so bummer boys right
picture,
now.
Picture, if you will, a man who makes his money off being a divorce lawyer. Okay, he's like in his 60s, got a bald spot in the back.
Okay, we looked it up. He's like 52.
It's like 50. Yeah, he's 51. But imagine he's in his 60s.
Because that's what he looks like.
Makes you hate the guy a little bit more. Imagine he's wearing a like pure gold suit jacket, and he's worth a couple million, and he's driving a purple Lamborghini. And he goes up. It's called Fastest Car, and it's him in a supercar, the Lamborghini, versus 3 sleeper cars, which are cars that are just regular cars, like a 1987 Silverado.
A truck.
Versus, yeah, and in the inside, it's all like souped up to be super fast. Like that's what you have to go through. So it's always 3 sleeper cars versus a supercar. But we just watched an episode where the guy was a jerk, and he he was always flaunting his money and like talking about like basically how he hires girls and they're always with him and stuff. And yeah, I don't know, but like, and then the other guys you just see are like they're all fighting for a cause and they're all noble and they're all like they're just doing it because they want to show off, you know, because that's what their job is, just to make cool cars. I don't know. Netflix knows how to make. I think that's what their next thing that they're diving into is reality shows. I think Fastest Car is a really good reality show. It's I'm invested.
I would say it's a good reality show, but I just don't like reality shows. So for me, it was kind of a bust.
You've never liked reality shows?
No.
I mean, look, if a reality show's good enough, it's got me hooked. Like, I used to watch Dance Moms all the time, and that show was kind of, I don't know.
Yeah, I never, even the best of reality shows, I could never get behind.
Yeah.
They're just not good.
Whoa, what's going on? We can't play that. We start playing the trailer for The Hustle. That would have been real bad. Copyright strikes all day long.
It's true.
In fact, we might get copyright strikes for playing that really sad music earlier.
But it said royalty free.
We don't know. We don't know.
They lied.
We're in unmarked territory.
That's true.
We're getting close to the end of the podcast. It's a little bit of a shorter one today, but I think it evens itself out because before we had like longer ones. I don't know. Like I said, it's just bummer today. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know why we're so bummed out. We're
bummed out because we ran out of stuff to talk about. We talked about all that stuff before.
We need to watch To the Bone or The Theory of Everything because we just need to get it out of the way.
Yeah, we should do that.
Because last time we watched Jungle Book on our own time, so I think next time, Like, I'm going out of town and I have car time to watch shows. So I think that we should just set up like homework or something for us, or we can do it tomorrow because we basically have a half day tomorrow, so we can do it tomorrow.
Yeah, that might work. Maybe. Who knows?
Like, if you were to come over tomorrow or like throughout the rest of the week.
It depends on homework, as always.
Yeah.
Because, like, I know we have a half day, but, like, my workload comes from the first half of my day every time, so.
Yeah. So, I think that, we can do one of the two things. Either, like, we watch it together or, like, we watch it separately, and then the next time we talk, for sure, I promise you, or we won't upload. Can't promise that. I need people to watch this show. Trying to start something here. We will not put up a podcast unless we watch To the Bone. And when I say we, I obviously mean me and our new guy that's putting all the podcasts up.
Does he have a name?
I did say his name, but I would need to check my phone again because I don't know, like all these new. I'm not really good with names, so like I like looking at it, I knew what it was, but I'm gonna have to go back and like look at my phone again and see what it was.
A dead cat, though, dude. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, he sent me a dead cat, and what shocked me was that the cat was orange, right? But
like Garfield orange or like kind of pale orange.
Garfield orange, but its two hind legs kind of look like dog's legs, like they were like just brown and shaggy, and the rest of the cat was like just soft and orange. And the only reason I knew it was dead was probably because of the large blood that was like all around it, and it said this cat's dead in the bottom part of the screen. But other than that, you'd have no idea. So, I mean,
Well, that's pretty weird.
yeah, I don't know. I think that we need to figure that out. And dude, if you're watching this, maybe find another profession. I know you're like in control of our podcast at this point, but like, could you please figure that one out? Anyway, quick shout out to Drexel for being on the podcast for a second. Totally hung up on him, but you know.
Yeah, he was supposed to save the podcast.
Yeah, you didn't save the podcast, so if it's really bad, it's on you. We tried our best. It's more podcasty than normal. Like usually we like try to amp it up a little bit,
but there's just no energy, you know, because like last week. We had so much to talk about. We had the Super we had Endgame, we had first thoughts, we had first impressions, and this week it's like it's mellow.
Yeah, last week we had Endgame. This week we have Endgame seen over 3 times, and I just can't handle it anymore. And I may go see Endgame a 4th time, so we'll just see what happens. But anyway, thank you for listening. If you did listen, listen, we got 9 subscribers. Can we make 10, please? That would be great. And I guess we will. See you guys next time. Lucas, you got any closing words?
Nope.
All right. We hate you all.